Realistically, what degrees and careers are most likely to not be taken over by AI? I'm thinking of making a career change, but I don't want to spend time on something that's going to be hard to get a job in because of AI. Nursing, medical imaging, anything in the medical field that isn't being a doctor. Unironically, art degrees, a robot can't create like a human mind can. Trades that are shilled on 4chan would actually be good, easier to pay someone to be an electrician or plumber than build some robot to do it. Problem is it can destroy your body, so you would want to become an owner after a few years of experience and hire others to do the work and suffer. Other options would be anything that requires human interaction. Most importantly, become as rich as possible to live off investments. In like 20 years AI will have taken over a bunch of jobs and will probably have some poverty ubi, and once you have to live off of that you are slave to the government. Enjoy your pod and stop saying mean things on 4chan or you'll lose 50 credits and have to skip a few bug burgers. Plumber, electrician, escort, tourist guide, watchmaker. Whoring will always be profitable until we allow people to get implants to make themselves come to death. IT or any administration that requires a real human to diagnose issues. Getting paid $22.50 per hour to troubleshoot hospital and hotel databases, work from home in North Dakota. Learn how to suck cock real good. Because AI is going to take all of our jobs. Landscaper. Makeup artist / hairdresser, but you'll be surrounded by your pick OP. Therapist. Talk therapy will never feel as real with a machine no matter how real it feels. What about lawyering? Where does it fall on the AI spectrum from totally effed by AI to AI proof? Recently graduated with a degree in business admin and I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I have a very attractive lady friend who had a somewhat attractive short hair, blonde, skinny, semi-gay girlfriend. One day they both asked me to join them for fun. I got to boink my attractive friend doggy style while her gay friend ate her out from the bottom. I came all over her face. Get yourself some less friends, gents. There is an official list that exists. Design handiwork unironically. Mines unironically, plumbing unironically. That's an interesting question. According to various sources, jobs that are least likely to be automated are those that require a high level of creativity, adaptability, emotional intelligence, and human interaction. Some samples of such jobs are healthcare workers such as doctors and nurses who need to provide personalized care and empathy to patients. Teachers who need to instruct and inspire students with deep expertise and complex interactions. Creatives such as writers and graphic designers who rely on originality and abstract thinking. Recreational therapists who need to design and implement therapeutic activities for different clients. First-line supervisors of mechanics, installers, and repairers who need to deal with unpredictable situations and problems. Medical practitioners, higher education teaching professionals, and senior professionals of educational establishments who are considered highly skilled and specialized. These are just some examples of jobs that are probably safe from automation for the foreseeable future. Of course, automation may also create new jobs that we can't imagine yet. Computer science, someone needs to work on the AI. Shoveling coal into your AI overlords. Not actually coal, but you get the gist. Software development is still the most job-secure path even when AI is able to produce code like humans. Think about it, once it starts writing code like a human you can go from an engineer to an ideas guy. I've always wanted to program my own game, but I lack experience with game engines and graphic design. In the future I can fill these roles with an AI. Become an automotive electrician. Labor law / HR adjacent stuff. Because the few people who are still going to be employed are going to get their hands caught in machines, go on leave, need to be walked through trainings, etc. That isn't Linus Tech Tips? I don't know bro, get into manufacturing, you can become CNC operator and move up from there, that doesn't require a degree. After that I'd say sell stuff to people. Maybe become a fisherman or something. In all reality the thing to focus on in a post-AGI world is sex appeal, so look at the human side of things. Get ripped, learn an instrument like guitar. Can get out and gig a bit and hang with musicians, which is fun. Get like a pilot's license or learn to ride a motorcycle or both. Really just do what is going to make you happy. There's my 2 cents. Auditing and accounting. Thanks to Sarbanes-Oxley there's a bunch of legal stuff that requires signature and confirmation of actual human accountants along with the C-suite. Security, I don't mean sitting your butt in a warehouse, I mean nightclub security, looking after people and having to diffuse situations type of security. Anything involving dealing with the public in that manner will be okay for a while. You guys don't understand, right? Every job is being increasingly standardized, robotified and devoid of human creative expression so that virtually everything can be replaced or heavily backed by AI. The past decades have turned us, our minds, our souls, our cultures ever more robotic, quantitatively predictable. What we are and what we do has been made to be and function more like computers, because if nothing is human anymore, there's no need for us and everything is more stable for steady gains, and profit maximization machines are easier to control. Trades, maybe being a waiter. Being an artist unironically. Although you have to use your art as content creation other than just for pretty image. Anything that has to figure out reality from lies. So nothing creative and nothing involving women or government. Blue-collar jobs are safe for another generation. Truck drivers still need to be in the truck itself even after AI driving, as an example. Damn, what did Omniscient do to himself? Literally none, but if you're one of those NPCs that can't live without waging, then become a gym trainer or nurse. AI developer. Making AIs to replace STEMlets. White-collar office jobs have been automatable for quite a while, but it's never happened. So why would they do it now? Labor and tradies. The physical barrier is too much for software to overcome. Everything that's done at a desk on a computer is vulnerable. If your job is doing the same procedural task every day, particularly vulnerable. Carpenter. Good old knee pads. The day some machine comes along and can clear a lot, drive the junk to the tip, go back and do the mowing, mulching, tree lopping, plant infection or nutrient deficiency diagnosis, water any noticeably dehydrated plants, do the guttering weed whack between awkwardly angled rocks, make a French drain, do the paving, build a deck and talk with old Jemima about how the world's going to crap and the Chinese have finally got us over some Wonder White cucumber sandwiches and Lipton tea. I guess I'll be out of a job. Unironically, software engineer. Omae wa mo shinderu. Semi-skilled labor with unions. Think construction. Automotive. Service-based stuff like janitorial, landscaping, culinary chef if you enjoy it, farming. It'll always be cheaper to hire a person to weld a tractor frame crack than to engineer a Boston Dynamics welding unit. That may happen, but it is way the hell off. People keep talking about self-driving trucks, but the unions are going to kill that in its crib. Truck company exec. Also some cynical answers. Organized crime and drug distribution, theft, human trafficking. For true poop bags, government jobs, non-profits running on grants, getting good at graft, corruption, shady dealing, being a consultant/fixer, salesman. Chainlink HR roasty. I'm kind of in the same boat. I just got a job as a superintendent at a construction company, $100K per year to start. So far 90% of my job is just answering emails, going to meetings and telling guys what they're doing is silly and coming up with better ways to do things, i.e. instead of doing math manually for completion reports, just set up a macro in Excel to do all that for you every time. Cuts down about an hour of work each day. There's no way this can last forever, and I'm pretty sure a chatbot could do a better job than I am, lol. I even got Chat to write the Excel algorithm for me for the example I gave. I don't have an answer, I guess just hope for the best and run it till the wheels fall off. Physical blue-collar jobs, time to learn a trade. AI systems architect. Politics, you can't vote a computer into office. Finance, business at the higher level or even the middle supplier/buyer level is highly human dependent. Presentations and discussions are human-centric and can't be replaced by AI. Government worker, especially teacher in a public school. Sissification, by your left mom or GILF GF. I'm so incredibly hard right now. For the overwhelming majority of jobs out there, AI isn't getting anywhere close to taking over for at least the rest of this century. Maybe if you're some cheat code monkey that does nothing but type garbage in a dark room, but that's about it. That's also not even mentioning potential regulations that could come stating that AI can't take over a certain percentage of the labor force, since the entire world revolves around wages in the machine.